Hello, everyone at rantfinance.com, and welcome again to Dino's Tech Picks. Looking at the E-minis again for the S&P 500. And last night, we left off the video talking about possible inverse head and shoulders here. And it didn't quite pan out there. One thing that in the late afternoon, we were trading above this little trend line that was coming off the right shoulder high, and we thought maybe it would ride this trend line down here and then up to the neckline and punch through overnight. That didn't happen. We went below this trend and got back up above it, but when we hit what was possibly the neckline here, this green line, got rejected, and by the time we opened, we were red again on the futures and put a new low in, which was not good. One thing, though, I did notice during the day is this low. We had quite a bit of volume here, and I kind of panned out to a couple of weeks here, and looking at the volume sticks, that was a pretty good size one for 30 minutes. So capitulation, possibly, I don't know. But some of the things that were talked about on Rant Finance today was the possibility of some inverse head and shoulders being formed on some of the indexes and SPY, and I noticed there's one kind of forming here on the minis. We might have a left shoulder here, a head here, and then another shoulder possibly. Neckline could be this 1360 area if you count this great big wick, maybe. That's kind of the cleanest horizontal. I wish the body of this candle was a little bit higher, or maybe had a couple of touches here. I mean, we could do some slanted versions or whatnot. But before I made this video, I thought, you know what, we've gapped down so many times of late. I'm not even going to draw it. I'll mention it here that it's a possibility, but I'll check in the morning and see if anything's panned out. For all we know, we could fail again at one of these horizontal support lines and fall again tonight by the time we wake up. We're not sure, but if this were to play out, even if it's the lower trend line here, we're going to get a 10 or 15 point bounce, which should take us somewhere in the 1370s. But don't want to put the cart before the horse. But that is one bullish pattern that we're going to keep an eye on. A couple other bullish things is this this trend line here off the shoulder high. We did start trading above that. This green line here, I drew another one, which was the possible neckline of this inverse head and shoulders that never materialized. We were above that at one point today, and we came back low. Now we're above it again, so I'm not quite sure if that has any significance or not, but we are trading above these. We need to make a new high, though. Maybe come up to this neckline again. That'll be the next big area, that 1362, 1363 area. If we get to that point, that'll negate that bigger head and shoulders pattern. For now, I'm not saying that puppy's going away anytime soon, but as I've been saying, the more we trade below this line, the worse things are for bulls. So we want to keep an eye on that. So hopefully for bulls by the morning we'll be a little more bullish. And one thing to watch, though, if we get too bullish, we get up to this neckline. If we gap up real far, that could be bearish, where the bears are going to pounce on that thing. That would be one heck of a gap up, though. I personally, I don't want to see it from a bullish standpoint. I don't want to see a gap up that high. I want to see a gap up a little bit lower and get some full market motion pushing through that area. But we'll keep an eye on it. I'll check it in the morning and see if we get some clues on our trading day tomorrow. Thanks.